And that's in the dirt. 1-0. Fought off foul.
I'm going into the 8th inning, and I have a perfect game going. So I'm streaming it. So
a swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I can't do any routes. I can't change my fucking shit. I gotta just flip.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires the first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Castellanos on his horse. And that's a fair ball. Throw into third. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Bunting gets it down to first. And that's foul. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Here's Mookie to hit.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. 2 outs. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
This one to keep it close. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Alec Bohm. Next offering is fouled back. Into center. Pages coming on. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Out to short. Bats up with it. And Castellanos is out.
And he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air. Kershaw makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Fastball in for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Oh, 1 now. And that one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
No.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And delivers outside. Line drive and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. That just misses, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Ezequiel Tovar getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs, base is another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the mound today, German Marquez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ian Happ up to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
1-1.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Doyle hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Check swing, called strike. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A towering shot. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Dansby Swanson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond.
Ball, no. 2 balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is outside. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And Swanson will take his base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So here's Horner now. First pitch just misses. Swanson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering upstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Alexander up and throwing. Lawrence, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. To the right side. Gets it to first, and that ends the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting started. Here's Michael Toglia.
Number 4, Michael Toglia.
Shota back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Bryant now. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. Fastball for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
On the ground to the left. There's one. After that, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga out of the game, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Presley.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 55, Ryan.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Kyle Farmer. A runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Treat a woman like a queen when you find the one you love.
Swing and a pop-up. Workman makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Was really upset. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed. Now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here and towing the slab, Zach Eflin. What do we have on him?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Now here is Parker Meadows. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1 for count.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Popped up. Henderson. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking at ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 1-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here is Kerry Carpenter. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Carpenter measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. 2 outs.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Eflin maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there's the automatic. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. And that is that. Detroit draws first blood on a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Throw comes into second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's Adley Rutschman. High fly ball out towards left field. That one is back. Tattooed and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And now they're out front. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the press shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest preparing to come on if needed. Foley getting loose as well. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's a foul ball. So now 3-2. Stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Over to first, and he saved. And now here is Colton Cowser. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. That is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Keegan Aiken. Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Colt Keith. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. On the ground. And
Nope,
it's
that's foul.
just foul. That was close. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Kittredge warming up as well. And that's in the dirt.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Cowser makes the grab, 1 down. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Andy Ibanez.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Now 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Seth Lugo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Steven Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off left side. Backed off the plate that time.
Two to count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Caught him looking for the K. So now the DH spot, Kyle Manzardo. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Two away here in the top of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering misses, and 1-1. To the right side, Massey. On to first. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Kansas City, and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. There's your strike up high. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
India gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Late swing, fouled off. And that one is downstairs. Yeah, the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2 balls. 2
Squirts
strikes.
away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino, and that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Saved and second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to go. Smith also throwing. Runner at second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line, and that's a base hit. Gliding around third is India. He'll score. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. Michael Massey will hit next. Just missed. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Strike 2.
0-2.
First and second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Santana, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. And that skips into dirt.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And that is out of play.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Finish him.
2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Out there to center.